Hello, hello. I'm Ian Conflict.
I am Samantha.
And we are here with two very special guests. Can you guys introduce yourselves and your role in the film?
Hi, my name is Nicholas Blackford. Also, at Lenny and Friends, I am the creator of Tom's Supernatural Experience, and with me is the producer and voice actor, Chris Krider.
Are you Tomatohead?
Ah.
No, I'm not Tomatohead. I'm his roommate.
Unfortunately, yes.
Yeah.
You're just as good.
Tomatohead's in Atlanta, and we wish him all the best.
Yes. Shout out to Tomatohead. Yes.
He's
Shout
not
out.
dead.
TL.
I don't know why I did it like that.
No.
but
Tom's
I'm putting it up
Tom's
north.
Dead.
He's not dead. He's just gone up north.
He's gone up north. Yes, and we miss him, but he can still do voiceovers from there, so it works out
it's
pretty
good.
well.
He can
Internet's
spread his
good
wings
that
and
way.
fly south.
yes. Okay, so
Our south is the north.
So this short was very, very, very good. I think I attached myself to the art style. I feel like we may have some of the same influences and connections. So I felt very just like home to watch this. I want to know, since y'all been doing this for a while, it's interesting. I want to hear about kind of your producer role in this, but how did all of this start for you to get here?
Well, the idea for Tomatohead started in 2012.
Yeah.
It was a side project to something else I was working on,
Yeah.
and over time, the interest in just working on Tomatohead grew.
Yeah.
And I made a little mini comic that I would show everybody I knew, including Chris.
That's awesome.
Yeah.
And I always told him that one day I'm going to turn this into an animation,
Yeah.
and it finally happened.
And you
That's
did
fire.
it.
And I finally did it.
That's fire.
I have a question.
yeah.
Was Tomatohead always a tomato?
Yes, he was always a
Always.
tomato.
Wow.
Why?
Always. Well, I'm going to have my friend Chris. He's more eloquent about it.
Okay.
Describe it.
I do this all the time. I always push my
Spotlight.
friends.
Describe your idea.
Yeah, we're like kindred spirits, man.
So, in an earlier animation,
Yeah.
you can see Tom. He's having a dream sequence where he's talking to his parents about how he feels like he's kind of stunted in his growth and how he's not going to be able to do what his parents did for him. And then we cut to these chairs, and it's just two tomatoes sitting on the
Yeah.
chair. And he's like, "Wait a minute,
Yeah.
you aren't my parents." And then he wakes up from this dream, and that was Blackford's first ever image of Tomatohead. Was just this guy
Wow.
with a tomato for a head, and he's talking to two
Wow.
tomatoes, but those aren't his parents.
Yeah.
So he doesn't know who his parents are.
Okay.
So there's a lot of backstory. There's a lot of lore.
Do we
in this.
know if they are also tomato human beings?
Oh, it's horrible.
Oh,
We
it's
get into-
actually there is
get
a
into
there,
GMO
there is a backstory. Yes, and it does
Oh my
involve
goodness.
something tantamount to GMOs and Florida farms and.
Oh, so
Oh
it's tied
my-
to Florida.
It's
that's,
better than what we
That's
thought.
even
Yeah,
crazy.
I mean, you've heard of Plant City.
yeah.
Yeah.
Well,
But that's all
I've actually
background.
gone.
That's it's all backgrounds though.
That's not the.
I've gone.
What this is about is loneliness.
Yeah.
And feeling like an other.
yeah.
Yeah, because
You know.
Tom's primary issue is he wants to be a family man.
Right.
But he has to find someone
Yeah,
first.
yeah,
and
yeah.
That's kind of where the stories kind of unfold. It's in the experience of dating itself, and I kind of wanted to focus more on that because that's how people relate to the character
Yeah.
and relate to the experience.
Yeah. No.
It wasn't until after the fact, 2018, that I heard about all this other stuff going
Right.
on with men and the dating scene.
Yeah.
That was
yeah,
all
yeah.
incidental.
so it was already baked into
Yeah,
the story.
but initially it was just about a guy,
Yeah.
tomato head, who can't get a date.
yeah.
You know?
Yeah. That scene just in there, just sitting down. I was like, oh man, I feel. For
No,
them.
and then the
Yeah.
waiter, I really liked how realistic the waiter was too.
Yeah.
I don't know if this is too much of a detailed question,
Mm-hmm.
but in the beginning of the episode, there are posters in the background.
Yeah.
Are the posters real or are they just doodles? And if they are real, what are they? Like, what is it?
Okay, so the
So
poster.
those are. I got a shout out to my friend Samuel Sterling Pritchard Torres. He's an excellent cartoonist.
Yeah.
Yeah, he did the art for the posters.
And I think
Okay.
they're
Wow.
one of them is a political campaign.
I want to believe, and yeah, it's one with the. I think he's behind the president's desk, and
Yeah.
he's,
Yes.
Yeah.
an alien.
Yes.
Yeah, that was. Yeah, there was a little bit of a political undertones. That also is incidental with all the stuff from last year about the UFOs.
Yeah.
being
Yeah.
released. So maybe we're on a Simpsons
Right,
track
you're
right
ahead of
now.
We
You're
should
ahead of
we
the
should
curve.
print those
you guys are the
posters,
next
though.
Simpsons.
Yes, we're gonna print those posters.
Yeah,
Okay,
that's cool.
awesome.
Heard it
really
first.
I might
We're
have to
gonna-
cop
yeah.
that.
Yes,
You
if
guys might have to cop that.
No. Yeah.
go
you
to
will.
my YouTube, lennyandfriends.com.
Yeah.
Okay,
We'll
awesome.
watch in the first episode. There will be some posters.
Yeah.
there.
I also
Yeah.
want to shout out the sound quality.
Yes.
And just the background, and it just it just takes you to a different level. Like How does it feel playing around in that kind of voiceover playground?
It's it's actually a ton of fun
Yeah.
to just get into the studio and to do
Yeah.
voices and to do different takes
Yeah.
and try different things. We actually used what was it, your dad's studio to do
Yeah,
the
my father is a blues musician. Shout out to Ed Krider, Mountain Mist. I only hang out and am related to artists.
That's amazing.
And what voices have you done, and why did you get into it?
So I do the voice of Frank, who is Tom's roommate.
Yeah.
He's the one with the purple hair.
Yeah,
And
Okay,
he's-
yes.
Yeah.
I love him. He's
You
so
know,
chill.
He's cleaning out the kitchen when he comes in.
Yeah.
Yeah. No, and I've been doing voices ever since I was a small child.
Wow.
I think we
Do
all
you have
do.
any my final thing? Do you have any impressions by any
Wow.
chance?
On the spot.
Sorry, I'm sorry.
A go-to one that my nieces love,
Uh huh.
because they don't actually know who SpongeBob is,
Okay.
so they just think it's hilarious when I go.
All right, well,
There you have it.
now that we're almost done, what is the last lap?
So I'm working on an online event that's going to be on my Twitch channel.
Yeah.
If you follow me, Lenny and Friends, in my description, the bio,
Yeah.
it's gonna show my Twitch. And the last lap is basically, it's like a newer, like something I'm doing, an online decentralized event,
Yeah.
kind of in the same vein as like what Adult Swim used to be.
Yeah.
And it's featuring a lot of filmmakers and animators
Oh, that's
that I
cool.
know personally.
Yeah.
Chris is also has some material that's going to
Wow.
be in there.
Awesome.
And it will be on June 20th at 7 p.m. On my
7 p.m.
Twitch.
All right,
Yes.
well,
Follow
Check
me on
it out.
Instagram.
Yes,
well,
yes,
thank you
yes.
so much.
Yes.
Thank you.
It's very
You
exciting.
guys were
You
so
guys,
good.
we really
Thank you.
appreciate you having us
No,
screen in.
thank you for coming. Thank you for coming.